Ah, the family sitcom. We've all at least once in our lives heard one of their catchy tunes. Or been drawn long enough to spend 25 minutes with the characters trying to solve an issue together. And for so many, it has been an outlet to experience at last a healthier family dynamic. Hello friends, and welcome back to the Morgane Club! Alright, so today I'm here to talk with you about the downfall of the family sitcom. I love these types of sitcoms the most because I always feel like I'm a part of each one of these families and we get to share a unique bond and we love each other unconditionally. Who doesn't want to be related to Mike Seavers? I mean, he's quite annoying, but his heart is quite charming too.
What's obvious? The dad's divorced. I mean, we're living a lie. You know, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Dad wasn't his real name.
Or have Uncle Joey, who has a soft heart, but you don't want to push him too far either. I mean, I would. But before we get started, don't forget to write down in the comments your take on this topic and to also share this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you can also give a huge thumbs up to this video. Now, let's begin.
She's in the living room.
Carrie Newman is in this house now?
Now, the first family sitcom known to this day is called Mary, Kate, and Johnny and had a fair run from 1946 to 47. The story centered on a newlywed couple and the daily problems that they face, and we, luckily, get to be on board with them. This show was not only able to bring to the American audience a brand new way to enjoy TV, but to also relate to it on a deeper level. With each characters came a struggle to face and to solve together. But the rise only began in the 50s with I Love Lucy, who had a run of 6 seasons and was shot in front of a live audience. Up to 40 million Americans were watching it every single week to watch the adventures of Lucy and Ricky.
Who was that?
Gee, this is a sensational breakfast. My gosh, but you're a good cook.
Who was that on the phone?
It was the drugstore. You left your hat down there when you picked up these 2 breakfast orders.
Families rushed home and were ready by 9:30 p.m. to relax and watch a funny show with their families. After that, it was hard for other TV shows to ever compete with that genius. Although Gilligan's Island and the Addams Family were able to grab onto that same audience later on and provide for them a brand new family dynamic for the kids in the 60s. But it was not until the 70s that the family sitcom was able to emerge. It was the most watched type of show in the US, with shows like Happy Days or MASH. The American audience was after one single thing: to spend more time with their families in a brand new way. And the rise kept on growing. In the 80s, over 100 family sitcoms were made, entertaining all ages. But here's the thing. There was a crash in the 90s, and there are 3 major reasons on why the family sitcom totally failed after that, and why Full House was the last family sitcom to thrive on TV.
Will you stop hitting me? I want to sleep! Harriet, look! Now, do you believe me? Steve?
Number 1, reality TV killed it. Reality TV got more interesting and entertaining for the audience now. It wasn't giving you major informations or valuable lessons like sitcoms, but was instead offering you a short-term friendship with the people on the screen. Families weren't what people craved for only anymore. They wanted something else, something different. They wanted to belong, to gain more out of life. Reality TV shows like true life and real world, we're now able to offer to the audience a show without a script. TV was no longer scripted, but was more spontaneous. The on-the-moment feeling. There, you were able to catch a glimpse of others' ups and downs, to either feel better or worse about your life.
There's a big age difference.
Well, I still care about you, honey. Did
I
you
know
know
that, but you said flat out that you didn't care about how I felt on things and how
I
my
don't
friends
care how
did.
you feel about things. I could give a damn about how you feel about
Well,
things.
I don't agree with that.
All right, on to number 2, drifting away from family values. People are more self-centered than ever today. With social media, the grind mentality, it's all about us and not so much about our families. It's less about a support system as much as it is a self-support system. Whether it's self-care, self-improvement, self-compassion, self-love, self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, that word is everywhere. The word self is now glorified and praised whenever it comes out of someone's mouth. That word is robbing us out of communicating with others and their needs. So we're now living inside of our own bubble, dictating others on how they should live their lives. That we are now the source of life, and if we're not filled up by 300%, then we're not able to now give back to others because we are not full. This leaves us at trying to refill that tank by ourselves and alienating ourselves while doing so, and to simply give the leftovers to our family and our friends. And the truth is, we aren't the main character. We're simply contributing to a same story, humanity, and God is ultimately the main character. He is also the main source of life. We're not refilling our own tanks, He is.
I admire you.
Thanks.
You sleep on it.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, Mike.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, this leaves us with number 3, regurgitation of political and social issues. No way these shows could have happened today. People get more upset than ever at others contradicting their views than ever before. And there's also the cancel culture, which is extremely toxic and is giving this effect of who's in charge here. There's a breach of stability caused by political and social issues, and they're stifling us at every corner. And due to that, you no longer get an escape with TV or a short-term relief. Networks now only produce content that is easy to watch for some people, comfortable, but also easy to interact with, while rejecting some other areas. All in order to please the main audience, whether it's the LGBTQ community or the climate change community, and to only get a yes reaction from them. Now today you still have family sitcoms like The Simpsons or The Middle or Blackish, but you can see that they're trying too hard to be relatable and make everyone happy in order to keep their jobs and make a lot of money after that. And that is the main issue. TV shows today are more centered on money making than it is to help others deal with their problems in a constructive way with real answers.
Yeah!
And you know what the best part of having a girl's day is? That you can ask me anything you want.
Did you know I'm gay?
These old sitcoms are now, for the majority of people, a sweet memory to cling on to. And it also makes me wonder what type of shows people will be interested in a couple of years, because we're already in deep. So, alright, so that concludes the video, my friends. I hope it was insightful for you. Don't forget to share your views in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!